Hello again, and thank you for watching this video. So this is more of an update as to the new feature for the Encoder by Wiseman AI. So let's start with a problem first. So let me start creating a workflow, and then what I will do is I will try to upload a torn out receipt, right? So at that point, the AI might not be able to read it entirely because if the image or the receipt in the image is torn out, then there's no way for everyone, even the AI, to be able to read that exactly, right? And the way you usually do it is you keep like a record of, let's say, identifiers um, in a separate Excel sheet, or maybe you keep a record somewhere to be able to recognize that a specific identifier is actually, let's say, for example, paliwag lechon, right? So the main problem that we're tackling here is, for example, let me try uploading this one, uh, right? So this is a torn out image. Okay, so let me, well, it's uploading, but let me show you first, like the image that I'm talking about. So here, we have on the bottom part a torn out receipt wherein the vendor name is not visible, right? So at this point, if we wait for the results of the AI reading, then it will not be able to read that correctly. So, for example, the name here of the receipt is Baliwag Legacy, although the actual name of the vendor is Baliwag Lechon. So, the way you go about it is you upload the correct reading. So, let's try it out. I'm going to upload the complete one. So while waiting, let me explain that what's going to happen. So I'm going to do a pre-processing step, and then this is where we can configure the OCI reading to have specific process even before or after it reads the OCI reading. So in this case, if let's say you already have existing readings that are actually correct, then what you will do is you will tell the encoder that, hey, after reading this result, then try to look out first at the existing readings, see if there's the correct reading, and then enrich that with the correct field. That way, the the reading will be enriched with correct information, and it will reduce the hallucination of the AI. Right. So now, well, it's still processing, but let's just wait for it to finish. Right there. So when I re-upload this part, it shows the correct vendor name, and the identifier that we're going to use here is the TIN. This is the tax identification number, which is unique for all businesses such as Baliwag Lechon, right? So if you can see here, the vendor TIN, the reading in this Baliwag Legacy, this part, right? So what we are going to do is I'm going to create a pre-processing step in which the step here is the enrich OCI reading. And then from here, I'm just going to say that use the existing results of the the workflow, so that that's where you can base the data for the readings. And then from here, you select the identifier, which is the vendor team, and then after which you select the fields to enrich, such as the vendor name, and then add that there. So once this is configured, we go back to the Baliwag legacy reading, this one, and then we click reprocess. By the way, of course, you are free to edit this anytime you want. But let's say, for example, like you have a lot of torn receipts, and then you want it to be um, processed immediately and corrected immediately upon uploading. Then that's the time that it's best if you can have this system already put in, so that you don't have to edit every time that there's a incorrect reading. So let me just refresh it there. So if we look here, now the name is the corrected reading. And the way it works is it looks for the correct identifier here in the table of the existing readings, right? So from here, let's try to upload again other actually the same, but it's for PDF, just so you can have an appreciation that if you start uploading the same file and then it's going out, then the system would be intelligent enough to recognize that, oh, this part is already torn out, let me replenish that with the correct data. So I'm going to create upload. It's a PDF version of the same file that we have uploaded, right? So let me try another one. Let me upload another image. So this one is Kenny Rogers there. So in the file upload, you can see here that we have Kenny Rogers with this specific theme. And then what we are going to do is we'll just wait for the result of that initial correct reading, right? Okay, so let's try to refresh if it's already processed. Well, it's still processing. Okay, let's wait for it. Okay, it's taking a while. There you go. The sample image with the correct vendor name is the one that is uploaded first, which has the correct vendor name and the TIN ID. And then what I'm going to upload next is the uh, invoice wherein the TIN name was actually there, but the vendor name is erased. So let me try that one out, and then here let's check on the file upload, and then this is how it looks like. The tin would be the same, but here, oops, okay, let's wait for it. Yeah, okay, Canny Rogers Roasters, Baliwag Lechon, and this one is the PDF version. Um, and then let's wait for this one. There you go. There. So even if the vendor name is erased, it's able to map out that this is Kenny Rogers Roasters. Okay? Because it was able to identify in the previous upload that this is Kenny Rogers. Okay? So that's the update for Encoder. I hope you appreciate this one, and feel free to send me a comment if you have any questions. Again, thank you very much for watching.